Hello and welcome to the Brian Powers 90s My Favorite Decade. Now, is this really my favorite decade? Actually, no, I don't really know. But I mean, whatever. Let's get into this. Let's start off with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air aired in the 90s, and specifically 1990, and pop culture of the 90s. Just have that playing in the background while we do the rest of these. In 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope launched, and NASA launches Ulysses. And a most complete skeleton of a T-Rex is found at this time. Fox premieres The Simpsons, and it becomes an instant classic. The US enters a recession, and George Bush and Gorbachev sign to end production of chemical weapons. Now, of course, this is probably, it's definitely the last time anyone ever uses chemical weapons. In 1991, the Gulf War starts. It is US and United Kingdom versus Iraq. Jeffrey Dahmer is arrested after remains of 11 male bodies are found in his apartment. The internet starts during this year. My dad will find many nice nights using it, contacting old single women as a 13-year-old prepubescent boy. The Cold War ends, and the USSR dissolves. Footage of Rodney King is captured being beaten by police. Nirvana's Nevermind is released, starting the mainstream grunge phase. (1992). In the court case for Rodney King, the police are seen to be let off easy. This triggers the LA riots. Bill Clinton is elected, which is good for some people, but not for others. Hurricane Andrew does the Katrina before Katrina does Katrina, with being the costliest natural disaster for the United States up until that point. In 1993, a bomb explodes in a parking garage in the World Trade Center. The storm of the century happens on the eastern seaboard, along flooding in Mississippi and Missouri rivers. Clinton signs uncountable amounts of closets for people to stay in after starting Don't Ask, Don't Tell, prohibiting openly gay people from serving in the military. Nothing really happened in 1984, except Kurt Cobain's murder by Courtney Love. Suicide. And O.J. Simpson totally doesn't kill anybody during 1994. Like, nothing happened. Definitely. 1995. The Oklahoma City bombing kills 168 people and injures 800. The government conducts a manhunt on Timothy McVeigh, the bomber. My stepfather lived in Oklahoma City at the time of the bombing, and his brother's best friend's mom died. Also, Toy Story, the first 3D animated movie, comes out. In 1995 to 1996, the budget crisis forces the federal government to shut down for several weeks. There is a Republican Congress and a Democratic president, which leads to some not very cooperative times. 1996. Pokemon is a worldwide phenomenon, and the child enthusiasts grow up to be immature man-babies of the future. Heatwave kills 750 people in Chicago. Clinton is re-elected, and Tupac fakes his death. I want to believe! Defense Against Marriage Act happens during this time, which federally blocks same-sex marriage. In 1997, Madeleine Albright is the first female Secretary of the United States. The Heaven's Gate cult commits mass suicides in the hopes that they will become abducted by aliens and UFOs. Microsoft becomes the most valuable company, and Mike Tyson bites off Evander Holyfield's ear. Biggie Smalls is shot and killed during this time. In 1998, Clinton is impeached even though he did not
have sexual relations with that woman.
Osama bin Laden declares war on Jews and Crusaders. The last episode of Seinfeld is aired on NBC, and it is extremely popular, where there will be $2 million per 30-second ad. Tobacco Master Settlement Agreement signed between tobacco companies in US, and Big Tobacco is forced to pay for hurting general health of the United States. Exxon and Mobil merged to make largest petroleum company, creatively named ExxonMobil. In 1999, the Columbine Massacre happens, killing 13. This sparks the no-tolerance policies for bullying, and it provides a great incentive for public schools to start instituting more strict bullying policy. People go crazy over the Y2K bug, thinking there would be a crazy technological apocalypse because some people do not believe that computers were able to go past the year 1999. Emily Smith is born on October 28, 1999. I hope everyone's looking at you right now, Emily. I hope you're real embarrassed. Thank you for listening to my presentation. That was the 90s for you.